Check, check, check.
Welcome to Sounds in the Night, brought to you by Liberty Tax Service. Open extra early and extra late.
Wish I knew where one was.
Just up ahead. Get your taxes done and $50 cash on the spot. And another $50 when you refer someone who gets their taxes done.
There it is. And it's open. Thanks, radio guy.
You're welcome, driver lady.
Liberty Tax Service. For locations near you, visit libertytax.com or call 866-871-1040 today. With paid tax preparation at participating locations, referred friends must be new customers. Valid 1/2/2/2017. Void where prohibited.
Toros forward Zach Pross. When the Toros are on the road, we always stop at Applebee's. They always take care of the Toros, giving us the fuel we need to win away from the Mesa. The boys love to eat there after home games, too. Thanks, Applebee's. When the Toros are on the road, the only thing we're hungry for is a win.
Hey there, your Applebee's bartender here with a tip on making Mondays better. Now you can score any of our burgers, plus free refills of fries, for just $6.99. Who knows? With a deal this juicy, you might actually look forward to the end of the weekend. So come by and fill your stomach without emptying your wallet on Monday Burger Night. New and only at Applebee's. For a limited time, price and participation varies.
The small grain harvest is in. Now's the time to think about getting your combine inspected by the John Deere certified technicians at Gooseneck Implement. Sign up for your inspection by January 1st, 2017. And Gooseneck will provide 100 miles of free trucking to one of their 8 store locations. And when you sign up your combine and header together, receive $100 off the inspections. Our 100 technicians have more than 1,000 years combined experience working on John Deere equipment. That's the Gooseneck difference. Schedule today.
Need money fast? Head to Liberty Tax and apply for an easy advance. You can get up to $1,300. You heard me right. Let Liberty Tax do your taxes. If approved for an easy advance, you can get up to $1,300. Fast. Hurry. Offer ends February 28th. Call 877-320-1040 or go to libertytax.com. An easy advance is a loan secured by your tax refund and is offered by Republic Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC, to eligible taxpayers. Valid at participating locations January 3rd through February 28th. For details, call 866-583-1824.
Your hands are a vital part of who you are, how you work, play, even how you communicate. When injury or illness strikes, the hand team at Trinity Health will be there to help restore full functionality. We specialize in surgical repairs, hand reconstruction, non-surgical interventions, and occupational therapies. Don't let damage or disorder take away your hands. See the hand team at Trinity Health. Trinity Health, reinventing health.
Throughout the areas we serve, First International Bank and Trust employees are actively involved in helping our customers and communities grow. This is Kevin Vigestead from First International Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Whether it's coaching a Little League team, leading through involvement with nonprofit organizations, or a proud Beaver booster, know that all of us at First International Bank and Trust are committed to giving back to the places where we live and work.
We live in such a fast-paced world. It's always go, go, go. When I'm out for a run, it's my time. It's the best way to start your day. Crossing the line of that marathon, it's the biggest reward you can get. I want my customers to achieve their goals and go above and beyond. I'm Nikki Ladegi, and I'm one of the running experts at Shields.
Shields, when it comes to gear and expert advice, we're right there with you in Bismarck, Minot, Grand Forks, Fargo, and Moorhead.
Hey, look, it's a bird.
No, is that a plane?
Wait, no,
It's Super Guy.
Can I help you?
I'm here for the IRET Properties Heroes Program, citizen. I'd like to apply to rent one of your properties and receive 10% off my monthly rent.
And I as well, ma'am.
Captain Stars and Stripes? No offense, guys, but the IRET Properties Heroes program isn't exactly for you. Our Heroes program honors teachers, nurses, active and retired military personnel, police officers, firefighters, EMTs, and members of the National Guard by offering 10% off their monthly rent.
Not even Bat Dude?
Not even Bat Dude. But IRET has many properties with competitive rent, plus pet-friendly and outdoor pool options. I'd be happy to help you find a property to suit your needs.
That would be super!
Go to iretapartments.com or call 837-RENT to learn more about the IRET Properties Heroes program. IRET Properties. This is home.
We've been thinking. A championship team is not born, it's developed through precision and execution. There are a lot of teams, but only one champion. At Ryan GMC Buick Cadillac, we get that. Precision matters every time. A lot of places sell cars, but only one is professional grade. Performing to the highest standard to be your dealership of choice. Ryan GMC Buick Cadillac.
The investment you've made in your John Deere equipment is too valuable to just shed it and forget it this fall. Get your tractor, air drill, planter, sprayer, baler, combine, or header scheduled for a postseason performance inspection at one of the 8 Gooseneck Implement Store locations. If you schedule by January 1st, 2017, Gooseneck will provide 100 miles of free trucking to their facility. And any John Deere parts you may need installed by Gooseneck certified technicians will maintain the used season warranty for most equipment. Optimize performance and prevent downtime. Call your local Gooseneck store today.
Twice a year. That's it. Just 2 times a year we pull out all of the stops for our Mattress Firm semi-annual sale.
You can save up to $500 store-wide on the best brands. Sealy Queen sets are as low as $299. You save $200.
Plus, you get a free pillow, free mattress protector, or a free frame with select purchases. I'm Jason.
And I'm Krista. We're your local owners of Mattress Firm in North Dakota. We carry more and we sell more Tempur-Pedic mattresses than any store in the state.
During our Mattress Firm semi-annual sale, you can sleep interest-free till 2021.
You can sleep on a Tempur-Pedic for just $34 a month. Plus, you get our Mattress Firm Sleep Happy Guarantee. If you're not happy with your new mattress, we'll give you your money back.
If you're ready for a better night's sleep, then come to our semi-annual sale going on now at Mattress Firm in Bismarck, Minot, Dickinson, and Williston. Nobody in North Dakota sells Tempur-Pedic or Sealy mattresses for less.
Nobody.
I need money now, but I heard there could be a refund delay.
Go to Liberty Tax. They'll help you out. Apply for an easy advance of up to $1,300.
Really?
Yep, let Liberty Tax prepare your taxes. If you're approved for an easy advance, you could get up to $1,300 fast.
Sounds good.
Call 877-320-1040 or go to libertytax.com. An easy advance is a loan secured by your tax refund and is offered by Republic Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC, to eligible taxpayers. Valid at participating locations January 3rd to February 28th. For details, call 866-583-1824.
Hello, I'm Steve Funningsland, consumer lender at First Western Bank and Trust and sports enthusiast. Employees at First Western know the importance of teamwork in their day-to-day banking duties to best serve the community. I know the Minot and surrounding area high school and college athletic teams know the importance of teamwork as well. We want to wish all local teams good luck in their athletic endeavors this year. Stay safe on the courts, on the fields, on the rinks, and in the gyms. We look forward to watching you succeed. With familiar faces you know, who know you by name, First Western Bank and Trust, you can bank on us, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Take care of your feet, and they'll take care of you. The foot and ankle specialists at Trinity Health can help with both surgical and non-surgical solutions. So, patients who suffer from foot and ankle related issues can say, so long heel pain, catch you later corns, hasta la vista hammer toes. Relieve pain now and help prevent future discomfort. Diagnosis and treatment is available today. Trinity Health, reinventing health.
Listen, your wedding day is the biggest day of your life. That's why you need to talk with Nick Holberg from Pro Style Production DJ Services. The experience, the voice, the setup, you won't be disappointed. 15 years of big arena hosting, announcing, and DJing speaks for itself. PSP DJ Services also handles premier events, reunions, or parties. Call 833-1007 or visit ProStyleProduction.com to book now. PSP DJ Services. Make your event Pro Style.
All in one place. You can get a fabulous coffee, the best burger in town, arrange a meeting for up to 30 people, and begin your next trip, whether business or vacation. It's Minot's newest, most architecturally beautiful, versatile structure, the Minot International Airport. The Trestle Tap House and Cafe with Caribou Coffee and customizable meeting spaces are just a couple of the amenities offered. The Minot International Airport. See the world from home.
What's the best birthday party option in town? Toros Hockey. You supply the birthday boy or girl, and the Toros do the rest. Designated party areas and all sorts of perks to make your birthday kid feel special on his or her special day. Kids, it's up to you. Tell your parents or guardian that you want to celebrate your birthday with Tank and the Toros. For more information, call 701-852-0101 or visit MinotaurosHockey.com. Toros Hockey, making your birthday special. Join the charge. It's time for Minotauros Hockey on the Toros Hockey Network. Minotauros Hockey is brought to you by Farmers Union Insurance, Integrity Outdoor Living, Mattress Firm, Liberty Tax, Planet Pizza, Pro Style Production, and Coulter Energy. Now let's go live to the Farmers Union pregame show with the radio voice of the Toros, Ken Oda.
Hello and welcome. As the big voice said, I am Ken Oda. You've got the Farmers Union pregame show here on the Minotauros Network. Whether you're tuning in on HockeyTV.com, Pro Style Production, or AM 1390 KRRZ back in the Magic City, we're glad to have you alongside on a do-or-die night for the Minot Minotauros. Best of 5 series. The Toros had home ice advantage and squandered it, dropping a pair of 3-1 decisions in Game 1 and Game 2 last Friday and Saturday night. However, tonight, a chance at redemption. A week later, the Toros get a week of practice. One of the benefits of the format of the North American Hockey League playoffs is when you do have a bad weekend, sure, you start down 0-2, but you have an entire week to figure it out. The Toros can do so, come back here and get Games 3 and 4 and force Game 5 Monday night back at the Pepsi Rink at Mesa Arena. The Wings would be a team without much time to adjust to whatever adjustments the coaching staff made this week for the Toros. But that's not the outlook you can have. If you're a Toro player, it's one shift, one game at a time. You can't get Game 3 and Game 4 all at once. You can only start by getting Game 3 tonight, and that starts with having a good first period. The Toros, when scoring first this year, have an .828 win percentage, 23, 4 and 2. So 29 times the Toros struck first, 23 of those games the Toros won. That is the second best win percentage in the entire league. But when giving up the first goal, the Toros, 31 times were scored on first. The Toros still were not bad, an above 500 record, 15, 14, and 2 were the Toros when allowing the first goal. So a bad start is not a deal breaker, but a good start could be a deal maker for the Toros. Looking at perhaps why last weekend did not go the way the Toros wanted, the top 2 lines for the Toros were incredibly quiet. No points for the top line of Stephenson, Adams, and Frentz. The second line, which is Bross, Jeanson, and Pionk, they were also held off the score sheet. And amazingly, Bross was -4, Tyler Jeanson -4, and Nate Pionk -3. Those players in the regular season, that second line, Zach Bross was +29, Jeanson +6, and Nate Pionk +17. So not often that you would see those guys on the wrong side of the ledger for a game, let alone an entire weekend. If that changes here in Aberdeen, look for the Toros to get right back on the right side of the ledger. Some good news, though, the Toros' depth. Miroslav Mucha had both goals for the Toros last weekend. Paul O'Connor, the only assist. So the Toros getting the production you need in the postseason from some of your depth players. It's something we talked about all year long, that the Toros' depth would be their salvation. Well, the depth was there. It was the top-end guys who were held quiet, and I wouldn't expect that to last long in a 5-game series. The Toros, overall on the season, had only 2 weekends where they were held without a point in the standings. One weekend sweep and one weekend where they only played one game and lost. So last weekend getting beat twice in regulation is almost unheard of for this club. I would not expect to see that happen here in Aberdeen starting tonight. The Wings, they also got it done with depth last weekend. 12 different players found the score sheet for the Wings. None had more than 2 points. Dimmoff, Fitzgerald, and Raver each had a goal and an assist. But 11 of those 12 players were all forwards. The Wings not getting much help from the back end. So the Toros, if they can start capitalizing on that and getting in behind the Wings forwards and possibly put the puck the other end of the ice, could possibly take advantage of the Wings' weaker defensive core. What to look for tonight? The Toros offense, despite only putting up 2 goals last weekend, on the season was 7th best in the league with 3.2 goals per game. The Wings, they scored 3 goals each night last weekend. That's right about their average. They were 16th in the North American League, 3.07 goals for per game. Goals against, the Toros don't typically give up as much as they did last weekend either. 7th best in the league in that as well, 2.60 goals against per game, while Aberdeen surrendered 3.08. So don't expect to see the Wings hold the Toros off the scoreboard all series long. Toros shots for as well, 33.5. They managed just 45 shots last weekend, did the Toros. That's something I would look to change as well, as the Toros averaged 33 shots per game. So a big disparity. The Toros should not be pinned down in their zone as much as they were last weekend against Aberdeen. Of course, if they are, it will be very difficult to come back from the 3-0 or the 2-0 hole the Toros find themselves in. We talked to Marty Murray about that and getting ready for tonight's game. We'll take a short commercial break here on the Minotauros Network and be back with Marty after these messages here on the Minotauros Network.
Toros forward Zach Frost. When the Toros are on the road, we always stop at Applebee's. They always take care of the Toros, giving us the fuel we need to win away from the Mesa. The boys love to eat there after home games, too. Thanks, Applebee's. When the Toros are on the road, the only thing we're hungry for is a win.
Hey there, your Applebee's bartender here with a tip on making Mondays better. Now you can score any of our burgers, plus free refills of fries for just $6.99. Who knows? With a deal this juicy, you might actually look forward to the end of the weekend. So come by and fill your stomach without emptying your wallet on Monday Burger Night. New and only at Applebee's. For a limited time, price and participation varies.
All in one place, you can get a fabulous coffee, the best burger in town, arrange a meeting for up to 30 people, and begin your next trip, whether business or vacation. It's Minot's newest, most architecturally beautiful, versatile structure, the Minot International Airport. The Trestle Tap House and Cafe with Caribou Coffee and customizable meeting spaces are just a couple of the amenities offered. The Minot International Airport. See the world from home.
Welcome back inside the ODI Ice Center here in Aberdeen, South Dakota. You've got the Farmers Union pregame show here on the Minotauros Network. Once again, I'm Ken Oda. And before this one, I spoke to Toros head coach Marty Murray about getting ready for tonight's matchup and having that week off, as well as what went wrong last weekend. We will let you give that a listen now.
Toros head coach Marty Murray. Marty, do or die game 3. What's the feeling after the week of practice?
No, I think pretty good. I mean, we had a good week of practice, I thought, and tonight we got to lay out on the line. It's do or die for us. It's we can't force a game 5 tonight. We have to take care of business in game 3 at one shift at a time and just chip away.
One thing I think the benefit of this playoff format is it gives us a week to sort of regroup after a rough weekend last weekend. Do you think that should help, having that extra time between games?
I think so. I mean, we made a couple adjustments, X and O's wise, but, I don't want to mess around with things too much. We've had success with what we've gone with this year. It's just a matter of playing. And, we had some guys, and I'm sure they would agree to it, had some disappointing weekends. And anytime you have, a very few amount of guys going, you don't give yourself a chance to win. And that was the case last weekend, which is unfortunate this time of year. But, hopefully we can come up with a good effort tonight. And like I said, get some momentum, get some confidence, and then feed off it.
Is there anything to be said for, we pretty much wrapped up everything we could wrap up a month ago. And even before that, we had such a large lead on the division. It was probably hard for the guys to maybe get up for games. And then Aberdeen's a team that had to fight until the very last weekend of the year for their playoff spot. So that mentality as the regular season wound down, do you think that maybe carried over into the first weekend?
Maybe. We sat some guys out. We didn't really have our lineup together that much over the last 3 weeks. And, Aberdeen was playing playoff hockey going into the playoffs, no question about it. They had to scratch for every point down the stretch. And, we were kind of sitting comfortable there. And, there's no way we can go into tonight's game feeling our way into it. We have to go set the tone, set the pace. And, at the end of the day, this is a team that we had success against this winter. Showed them our goals this week we scored against. Sometimes you can make your opponent bigger than they actually are. And hopefully we can get back to having some confidence. And I think our execution is going to be key tonight.
Atmosphere as far as in the division, I think Aberdeen maybe is the, behind the Mesa, one of the toughest places to play in this division. Do you worry about at all the crowd and the start of this one?
Well, we want to come out and, we want to come out hard, but at the same time, we want to come out and control too. And the crowd's going to be amped up. Their players are going to be amped up. And, we just have to play our game. And I think that sometimes if you're too fired up, whether you're Aberdeen or Minot, that's when mistakes tend to happen. So if that's their case, great, we'll feed off it. But in turn, we don't want to give them any unnecessary chances or zone time just because, we're trying to do a little bit too much.
In that same vein, watching the Wings Weekly show this week, Joey Strada, a kid mentioned that he was told specifically by their coaching staff to try and get under our guys' skin. Is that something you talked at all to our guys about as far as, staying cool?
Yeah, for sure. That's been a focus for us is just staying out of the stuff, especially off the whistle. And we want to do our talking with our play. And I think we waste valuable energy when we are engaging in that extracurricular stuff. And we know Joey Strada is not going to fight. He's a tiny kid with a full bubble on. So to waste your time on players like that isn't helping our cause.
All right. Any lineup changes from last weekend to this?
Yeah. Springer and Kosser in, and Talbot and Craddock are out, and then the back end's the same, and we're going back with Park tonight in net.
All right. Good luck tonight.
Thanks, Ken.
Once again, that was Toros head coach Marty Murray. We'll be back with the drop of the puck after these messages here on the Minitoros Network.
The small grain harvest is in. Now's the time to think about getting your combine inspected by the John Deere certified technicians at Gooseneck Implement. Sign up for your inspection by January 1st, 2017. And Gooseneck will provide 100 miles of free trucking to one of their 8 store locations. And when you sign up your combine and header together, receive $100 off the inspections. Our 100 technicians have more than 1,000 years combined experience working on John Deere equipment. That's the Gooseneck difference. Schedule today.
Need money fast? Head to Liberty Tax and apply for an easy advance. You can get up to $1,300. You heard me right. Let Liberty Tax do your taxes. If approved for an easy advance, you can get up to $1,300 fast. Hurry. Offer ends February 28th. Call 877-320-1040 or go to libertytax.com.
An easy advance is a loan secured by your tax refund and is offered by Republic Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC, to eligible taxpayers. Valid at participating locations January 3rd through February 28th. For details, call 866-583-1824.
Your hands are a vital part of who you are, how you work, play, even how you communicate. When injury or illness strikes, the hand team at Trinity Health will be there to help restore full functionality. We specialize in surgical repairs, hand reconstruction, non-surgical interventions, and occupational therapies. Don't let damage or disorder take away your hands. See the hand team at Trinity Health. Trinity Health, reinventing health.
Throughout the areas we serve, First International Bank and Trust employees are actively involved in helping our customers and communities grow. This is Kevin Vigestad from First International Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Whether it's coaching a Little League team, leading through involvement with nonprofit organizations, or a proud Beaver booster, know that all of us at First International Bank and Trust are committed to giving back to the places where we live and work.
Welcome back inside the Odie Ice Center. Game 3, Toros and Wings. Toros find themselves in the 0-2 hole. You've got the Minitoros Network, HockeyTV.com, ProStownProduction.com. and AM 1390 KRRZ back in the Magic City. Pre-game festivities are almost finished. We'll take a moment to look at the starting goaltending matchup. In net for the Toros is Austin Park. He is 0-1-0 on the postseason. A 2.0 goals against average and a .920 save percentage. In net for the Wings, he played both games. He's 2-0-0 is Forbes Ploget. He has a 1.00 goals against average and a .956 save percentage for the Wings. One thing to keep in mind if you're a Toros fan, one reason for hope, the Toros road record is better than Aberdeen's home record. Aberdeen 18-9-3 here in the Odie. The Toros on the road 19-10-1. So the Toros have won more road games this year than the Wings won home games. We'll see if that holds true tonight. The Toros wearing the traveling black sweaters, black socks, cardinal red buckets, breezers, and gloves. Cream, trim, names, and numbers for the men from Minot. For the Wings, it's the home white sweaters, white socks, red, trim, black buckets, breezers, names, and numbers for the Wings. Toros control off the draw, moving from right to left. On your radio dial, they gain the line on the far side. It's Zach Bross. Looks to sweep it into the center, but it's walled off. Bross is taken down hard. Puck in behind the net in the offensive zone. Weiner can't hold the handle, and the Wings look to counter the other way. It's broken up for a minute. Loose puck in neutral. Finally, the Wings look to go the other way. It's poked down into the zone. Sawchuk breaks it up, but it'll roll into the near side corner. Jake Diddle is on it first after Martinson takes a man off the puck. Make that Sawchuk taking over for Ditz, and the Toros will look to break it out. Sawchuk uses the middle of the ice and then leaves off to the far side, and Zach Bross, who gains the line, but he can't hold the puck. It rolls down into the near side corner. Carroll's back on it, sweeps it across to the far side. Weiner takes it, kick to the stick for Martinson, doesn't go, but O'Connor finds it, tries a shot. That missed just up and over the crossbar. Wyand plays down the wall. They'll work it down into the corner. Toros are mid-change. It's the top line. Stephenson's out to pursue, but the Wings are on it first. Carroll trips up, turns it over. This is Frentz. Can't find the handle. Stephenson does. In the far corner, Stephenson from his knees. Plays to Frentz. Knocked down off the puck was Adams. Pass comes across for Adams, who regained his feet. Glove down. Throws it in front of the Toros. Can't tip it towards the cage. Wyand does well to keep it alive. Adams will work in behind the cage. Adams lost the handle for a moment, and it's taken over by the Wings, who throw around to the near side and manage to leave the zone. Puck loose in neutral, where Luke Johnson takes over for the Toros. Now a quick pass across to the near side wing. Frentz has it, looks to play deep down low. Stephenson takes it into the corner. He's walled off, and the puck is taken back over by the Wings. They'll play over to the far side and swept ahead. Davison steps up, but he can't hold on, and now it's a 2-on-1 the wrong way. Wings into the zone. This is Raver. Shot, save made. Rebound kicked away. Follow-up try, stopped by Park as well. Toros look to go the other way. Adams can't clear the zone. Second try does, but Raver pokes it off his stick. Davey hacks at him, but Raver retreats all the way back into the wing zone and plays across to the near side. Touched into the Toro zone by Colton Fletcher. Back on it is Sawchuk. Sawchuk buying time behind his own net. Gets chopped down. Delay call coming. Toros will go to the power play. But first, the Wings have to touch the puck. Toros going the other way. Park to the bench for the extra attacker. Pass into the middle. Touch back across Dahlemer. Shot, save made. Rebound is played ahead, and finally the Wings touch, and the Toros will go to the power play for the first time tonight. In the postseason, both the Toros and Wings are 0 for 4 on the power play, meaning their penalty kills are perfect, and their power plays are still at 0%. In the regular season, the Toros were dead last on the power play, 24th in the league, 14.5%. The Wings on the kill were 14th, 81.7%. This puck is out to neutral ice, so Sawchuk has the backpedal. He leaves for Pionk. Pionk has the delay, wait for his mates to get onside. Now he'll chop it down. It'll roll along the kick plate to the far point. Played down the wall, bouncing puck, buried on the far side was Bross, and the Wings look to go the other way short-handed. Bossert's in, puts it into the middle. It's broken up nicely by Diddle and Sawchuk. Diddle buys time and then plays across for Jeanson. Toros look to attack on the rush quickly. It's across for Pionk, gains the line on the far side, hits the brakes. Pionk sweeps back across, out in front. Backhand try, follow-up attack, it's in! Toros lead 1-0 with a power play goal. And just like that, the Toros have the lead. That is the start you needed if you are the Toros. And the Toros fans who made the trip are loving it. 17-12 to play. In period number 1, and the Toros have the first lead of the game. This is Strada working out of the corner, plays it back to the point. Long shot. Good tip in front, but a better save by Austin Park. We've got some fans checking in. We are interactive here on the Minotauros Network. You can tweet at me personally at Ken_Oda. That's KEN_ODA. Or you can tweet at the team at Minotoro Hockey, MINOTAUROHOCKEY. Several check-ins already coming. We've got the Lawrences. Steven, Miranda, Matt, and Addison checking in. The Mock family. Aaron and Michelle Bliven. Corey Thompson is sitting with the Meckleys and the Clarks at Applebee's. Gillespie checking in. The Gillespie family, I should say. And I'm sure everyone enjoying the Toros 1-0 lead here early in Game 3. Zwiner leaves for Bross. Bross puts it in front. It's blocked off. Kept by O'Connor at the point. Long shot. Goes off the glove and off the glass. Big hit on the far side by Zwiner. Bross can't hold the line and gain possession. He gathers it in the neutral zone and flicks it deep. Kelly's back on it first. Leaves it to the far side. That's broken up. Bross down the wall. Wings punch it up the wall again. It's Sinard. The Wings will try and counter. Now it's dumped in. Park thought about it. Now he does come out and play. He leaves it off to the near side. Austin Martinson has time and space. He'll start the Toros up ice. A stretch pass for Adams, but his tip doesn't go deep into the zone. And it's chipped back towards the Toro end. Johnson's back on it. Comes across to Davison. Davey looking up ice, but then drops back to Johnson, who comes across the near side. Adams touches it to negate the icing, but couldn't gain possession. They'll chase in behind. Spillum takes over for the Wings. His pass out to neutral ice is off the mark, and the Toros take back over. Adams has his pocket pick. Diddle's back on it and breaks it up and chips it into the corner, but Fitzgerald wins the race to it. Throws it back in front. The Toros converge, but it's back to the point. Spillum, shot blocked in front by Diddle. Up and out of play for a whistle. 15:35 left to go in period number 1. Toros lead 1-0. Draws to the right of Austin Park. Jeanson and Rue. Rue wins it back. Strada pushes it back towards the point. Quick shot from outside. Bossert's save is made. Bossert hunts down his own rebound. Plays in behind for Strada. Strada banks back to the near point, then kicks across to the far point. Long shot. Glove through traffic. Not held. Finally, Austin Park able to find it. It's still loose. And the Wings can't get it towards the open cage. They do gain possession, however. Played down into the near circle. Diddle gathers and hacks out to neutral ice. Dumped back in by the Wings. They have several men in offside. Park does well to keep that at the side of the net for Sawchuk, and the Toros will set up a controlled breakout in behind their own net. Jeanson takes from Sawchuk, now cuts to the middle. Tyler Jeanson looks across. That pass was off the mark, and now Mucha will have to hustle to save icing. He does. Puck caught up in behind the Wings net. They'll sweep it to the near side half wall. It carries all the way out to neutral ice. Paul O'Connor has it. Now he hammers one in. Toros are mid-change, so no one chases after it. Back on it instead is Dusan Gemick. Comes straight up the middle. It's touched at the red line by Strada to negate icing. O'Connor and Bossert chase him to the far corner. O'Connor wins a battle, then gets hooked and held. Help comes from Wyand. His pass is cut off. Thrown in front. Good stick by Paul O'Connor. This is carried ahead on the near side. Unable to squeeze through with possession is Springman, but Koss puts one on net. Save made. Rebound in behind the Aberdeen cage. They battle there. Koss seeing his first action of the Robertson Cup playoffs. The youngest Toros skater was a scratch in games 1 and 2. Wings take over. This is Bossert. He carries ahead along the near side wall as we hit 14 minutes left to play here in period number 1. Toros lead 1-0 on Jeanson's first of the playoffs. McKee can't hold the line, and it's out to neutral ice. And as Murphy touches, the whistle goes. That was offside with 13:50 left to play in period number 1. Shots on goal 4-3 in favor of the Wings, but shots in goal 1-0 in favor of the Toros. Got some more check-ins coming quick. The Coonrod family and Sam Smith checking in. The Sawchucks from Winnipeg and the McGinnis family back in the Magic City. Johnson's back on this. He leaves off for Davison. Davey goes right back to Johnson, who's ahead to the near side wall. Martinson with a nice touch for Bross. Bross gains the line and puts one over for Dahlimer, trying to go back in front. They hack. It's still loose. It kicks in behind. Put back in. It's in! Toros lead 2-rip. I believe it was Weiner. Spencer's Weiner. Makes it 2-0 Toros. Early in game 3. French touches into the zone. It's punched right back out. It'll roll all the way down. No wave off icing. So Wyan has the play. He loses possession, turns it over to Fletcher. Fletcher got hooked by Wyan, and the Toros will go shorthanded. Miranda Schuler checking in, which reminds me that Toros Insurance goal is brought to you by Farmers Insurance agent Miranda Schuler. Check out how Miranda and Farmers Insurance can help insure what you've got. That's hammered out to the neutral zone. The Wings are right back on the attack. Sawchuk is back on it, and he'll rip it all the way down. Carroll will retreat and retrieve for the Wings. 1:45 left on the power play for Aberdeen. Turned over. Bross has it. Bross looking to walk in. Shot. It's in. A shorthanded goal. Zach Bross. And the Toros lead 3-0. A absolute statement start for the Toros. As they score the series' first special teams goal, a shorthanded goal for Zach Bross, his first of the playoffs. Toros control off the draw and rip this all the way down, wide of Ploget. 90 seconds left on the power play for Aberdeen. But it's the Toros who have scored on the special teams advantage so far. Sawchuk takes that. He'll send it 200 feet. The Wings will retreat and retrieve. Starting up ice is Kemick. He drops it back for Bossert. Bossert zigzags in through the neutral zone, gains the line, and drops off to the near side. Fletcher's shot gobbled up by Park, who holds for a whistle. 1:06 left to go on the power play for the Wings. Toros lead 3-0 with 12:08 to play here in period number 1. The Alexanders are checking in. So are the Schlecks. Ross's shorthanded goal, another Toros Insurance goal, brought to you by Farmers agent Miranda Schuler. Puck loose on the near side. O'Connor punches that 200 feet. And with 1 minute left on the power play for the Wings, Ploget's out of his net. He stops that. He hasn't stopped much else so far this evening. Far sides, Weiner pressures. O'Connor does as well. They take it away, but they fail to clear. Good stick there at the blue line, and Weiner pokes that into the offensive zone. Jeanson gives chase, but the Wings are back on it. 40 seconds left on the power play for Aberdeen. They're holding behind their own cage. A long stretch pass finds Strada all the way up by the Toro blue line. Davison steps into him, but Strada regains possession. Strada looks to walk in, drops down low for Bossert. Save made by Park. No rebound given. And now Strada just cross-checked Davison in the mouth. Strada's got to go sit. And they are going to take Strada, so that should even it up. Cross-checking the call on Strada. He'll go to hockey jail, and the Toros will get another power play with 26 seconds. But first, 26 seconds of 4-on-4 play. I said the shorthanded goal was the first special teams goal of the series. I forgot the Toros' first one. The Jeanson goal came on the power play. So the Toros have 3 goals, 1 on the power play, 1 at even strength, and then 1 shorthanded. In behind the net, the Wings control this draw. 4-on-4 for 20 more seconds. And now the Toros will get a 4-on-3 power play as Jack Kelly just put Stephenson down behind the Wings net. So it'll go 4-on-3, and then in 15 seconds, the Toros will have a 5-on-3 advantage and a chance to almost put this one away early. 11:18 to go here in period number 1. And if you're a Toros fan, you got to have a big smile on your face so far. Draw will be to the right of Forbes Cloget. Stephenson and Bossert to take it. 4-on-3 power play, and then the Toros will get Wyan back. I'm sure Wyan will go right to the box. Wings control the draw and send it all the way down. So the Toros with a 4-on-3 power play. In 5 seconds, it becomes a 5-on-3. Bross carries ahead, looks to gain the line. He does. Bross on the far side, hash marks. He'll go around the world. Wyan's out of the box. 5-on-3 for the Toros. Wyan right to the bench, and Jeanson jumps into the play. Adams holds up top, then leaves off to the hash marks. Toros have 5 forwards out for this power play. Frentz and Adams are playing the points. Dropping down low for Stephenson. Carries up to the top of the umbrella. It's touched over to the far side. Adams drops below the goal line for Jeanson. Jeanson behind the net. Centering feed. Tip doesn't go. Rebound into the corner. Stephenson tied up. And the puck is chipped out to neutral. Spillum hacks it. Stephenson's stick. He wins the battle anyways, does Reed. Pass into the middle. Stephenson carries up to the point, and now the Toros will set it up again. 47 seconds left in the 5-on-3. Put in front. Rebound loose. Hacked it. It's in. 4-0 Toros. Tyler Jeanson with his second of the game. Are you kidding me? This team is finally woken back up and lead the Aberdeen Wings 4-0. And we've only played 9 minutes and 50 seconds of hockey. Jody Megley checking in. She's got Corey Thompson and Bill and Ashley Clark alongside. The Meckleys a current billet, the Clarks a former billet, and Corey Thompson the best official scorer in the North American League. Pionk plays into Frentz. Toros gain the line. They're still on the power play for 42 more seconds as we hit the halfway mark. The Toros lead 4-0, 10 minutes into this one. I'm sure I'll hear it later from Waz. I said I was feeling a double overtime game. It's going to take quite the collapse at this point for that to be the case, as the Toros are already turning this one into a laugher. Toros control off the draw. Sawchuk plays back to Davison. Across for Frentz. Frentz gains the line on the near side. Shot. That goes off a body and out of play. We talked about it with Toros head coach in the pregame show, Barney Murray, that this place is one of the best atmospheres in the league, and it's a packed house tonight. But it is dead quiet, except for maybe the 20 or so Toro fans in attendance. 25 seconds left on the Toro power play, 9:42 to play in period number 1. The Toros lead 4-0. Sawchuk across the blue line. Davison missed it, but catches the carom off the wall. Walks in, does Davies. Shot tip. It's loose in front. Hacked at. Still loose. Finally, the Wings find it and send it all the way down. The Wings fans applaud a save from their goaltender, who's allowed 4 goals on 11 shots. Davey chops that in. The Wings come full strength. They finally killed a penalty, has Aberdeen. Toros have 2 power play goals and a shorty. O'Connor steps up, but Dimoff takes it away, gains the line. Dimoff on his backhand, puts it wide of the cage. In the near corner, Fitzgerald plays back to the point. Wyan gets pushed down off the puck, gets back up and finds it. Dimoff takes it away, however, banks it back to the point. French tries to get it and go. Stephenson able to hack it out to neutral. Dumped right back in with 8:48 on the clock. O'Connor plays to the near corner and Wyan. Toros start up ice again. Wyan banks it. Koss missed it. No, he didn't. They'll say he tipped it, so no icing. Side of the net. Koss digging. Still digging and finally able to get the glove on top is Bloget for a whistle. Former Toro beat writer for the Minot Daily News, Joe Mellenbrock, checking in, has saved some for Game 4. I don't know. Let's pour it on tonight and worry about tomorrow. Stephen Lawrence saying a goal for you and for you and for you and for you. Everyone gets a goal tonight. Well, I think we'd all be okay with that. 20 players in the lineup. See if we can get to 20. They're on pace for it just about. This is Murphy. Plays back to Kelly. Koss plays the body, but the puck's across. And ahead from Murphy. He boots it in neutral ice, and the Toros take over. Koss jams ahead. He's got Springman. Springer walks in. Shot. That's blocked off. Koss finds the rebound, chips it in deep for Springman. Springman puts it in front one time. Try doesn't go for Dahlemer. Koss again trying to work it in behind for Springman, but it's taken away, and coming the other way are the Wings. Mackey, the captain, plays it down into the near corner. Sawchuk played it up the wall, but not out. Pitters plays down low to Sawchuk. Bank back to Carroll. Murphy squeezes down the wall. In behind Sawchuk. Sawchuk keeps it moving. Springman's tied up, but Sawchuk's there in support. Nolan Sawchuk carries out to neutral ice and then hits the brakes. He finds Koss. Koss gains the red line and dumps it in and out of the glove of Forbes Ploget. 7:20 left to go in period number 1, and the Toros lead 4-rip. O'Connor back on it in the Toro zone. Pionk holds, starts up. Big collision in neutral as Rue stepped up on Wyan. Wyan got the better of it. He and Rue come together again. Rue takes the way, comes across to Bossert, has to kick to the stick, and then his shot's blocked by O'Connor. Mucha gloves down to the stick, but he can't play out of his own. Strada has it. Strada walks in, wires. That shot's blocked by O'Connor. Able to find it is Wyan, and the Toros will start up ice. Someone's down a glove. But the Toros are on the attack. That's blocked off. It'll roll in deep. Pionk chases after it. Jeanson's tied up along the wall. Jeanson looking to play into the middle. Mucha steps up. Pionk spins off pressure. Pionk plays to Mucha. Mucha in front. That missed pair of Toros, but it's held at the point. Long shot by Diddle. Blocked offside of the net. They hack and whack. It's still loose, and finally Ploget, hungry Hitler style, able to reach out the glove and get the cover. Jackson, the linesman, comes and gathers up that glove and returns it to the Aberdeen bench. 6:23 to go in period number 1. Shots on goal are 13-6 in favor of the Toros, who lead 4-0. Wings take that and throw that down the ice. It's icing as long as Diddle wins the race, and he does. So we'll do it again. Several fans, Corey Thompson, Jody Meckley, all asking if I'm going to score tonight. I don't know if a shot from where I'm at up here in the press box is legal. Based on the numbers tonight, there's a 1 in 3 chance that it would go in. Raver carries ahead for the Wings. Dumped into the near side corner. Back on it is Davison. Davison leaves it back to the near corner. Raver has it instead. Down low. Fletcher and Bross tied up. Martinson working over on Fletcher. Puck pops up high and it'll roll out to neutral ice. Dumped back into the Toro zone. Davies on it. Luke Davison in behind for Johnson. A pair of Lukes on the ice for the Toros. Davison holds behind the net. What do we got? Off the puck. Slash is called on Martinson. So the Toros will be shorthanded for the second time tonight. Now the Wings have a chance at light. Strada, Rue, Bossert, Fletcher, and Kemick. For the Wings, Diddle, Dahlimer, Mucha, and O'Connor, the quartet. Out for Marty Murray and the Toros. Strada looks to play back to the point, but Mucha steps in and takes it away. Toros looking to go short-handed, but Fletcher gets back before Miro can get going. 1:45 on the man advantage as the Wings gain the zone. It's Kemick. O'Connor leans on him. Kemick falls down. Plays back to Strada. Strada down the wall. Sweeps it around to the near side and Rue. Rue from the near corner looks to play up top. Instead, it's Fletcher. Pass for Rue was broken up. A good stick by the captain, Jake Diddle. Bossert holds in the near corner, leaves off at the hash marks for Rue, drops down low for Strada. Strada sweeps up to the point. A good stick by Dahlimer. He gets it past Kemick and looks to go the other way. Dahlimer held up, didn't get through to that puck. The Wings will look to turn it back up ice. This is Bossert. Stepping into him is Koss. Bossert carries all the way down to the corner. Sawchuk walls him off. Strada and O'Connor come together off the puck. Rue with a shot. That goes up and over, and the rebound carries all the way down along the far side wall. It goes 200 feet. 4.5 left to play in period number 1. Toros lead 4-0. The Aberdeen Wings are on the power play for 50 more seconds. Carried ahead along the near side. Into the zone. Fletcher taking away Koss, and he sends it all the way down. 40 seconds left to go on the Wings power play. They'll start up ice again. It's Carroll. Andy Carroll gains the line on the far side and rolls it deep. Davison's back on it, hammers it back the way it came, and it finds Koss. Koss has time and space. He'll carry out. Koss lost it in the snow in front of the Wings bench, so he just chips it deep. 20 ticks left on the power play for Aberdeen as they'll start straight up the middle. Dumped in. Davison's back on it. He'll use the glass. A fortunate Karam keeps it for Carroll. He leaves off Fitzgerald. 4 seconds left until Martinson's out of the box. Swept back to the point, and Carroll. Carroll from the top of the umbrella as Martinson's released from the box. Plays down to Fitzgerald. Shot save made. No rebound given by Austin Park. And with 3:28 left to go in period number 1, it is 4-0 in favor of the Toros. Stephenson and Bossert on the draw to the left of Austin Park. Stephenson wins it back. No one was there for the Toros. They chase back into the corner. Frentz takes it at the hash marks. Plays across to the far side, and Wyan. Wyan rips across for Stephenson. Stephenson punches it deep. In behind the net, Adams finds it first. Looks to leave it for Stephenson, but it's tied up. They dig in behind in the near side corner. 184 seconds left here in period number 1. The Toros lead 4-0. In behind, Stephenson tries to walk out front, uses his body to protect against Bossert. Stephenson still holding, looks to play back up top. It's kept at the point only for a moment. Strada tries to get it and go. He throws it out to the middle. Rue finds it, and Rue gets upended with a great hit by Paul O'Connor. Wings fans wanted a penalty, but that is a textbook hip check. Wyans back on it. Leaves it into the near corner. O'Connor ahead, finds Frentz. Frentz looks to gain the line. He crisscrosses with Adams, then leaves off for Wyans. Shot save made. Rebound to the near side. Adams spins it down the wall for Frentz. Frentz couldn't come out of the corner with it. Instead, he'll peel off and change. Passes ahead for Rue. Rue dumps it in. Jake Diddle is back on it with help from Park. 2:11 as Ditz plays ahead. Mucha into the middle for Jeanson. It's cut off, but Mucha gets it back. Miro splits the D and carries into the zone along the far side. Hits the brakes at the top of the circle. Looking into the middle, that pass is blocked, and now Diddle has to get on his horse and retreat and retrieve. Diddle, glass and out for the Toros, and the pass finds Mucha in the neutral zone. Mucha can't squeeze through a check. It's pinned up along the near side wall. 104 seconds now in period number 1. They dig along the near side wall as the clock continues to tick. Finally, it's punched down into the corner. Jeanson's there. He can't spin off of a body with it. And the Wings punch up along the near side wall. Pionk steps in. Unable to keep it at the point was Johnson. He'll go D to D in the neutral zone for Davison. His pass by Mucha is booted. And the Wings look to go the other way. Fletcher has a step. Backhand try, and it's in. I'm sure you can hear the Aberdeen fans chanting. When you're down 4-1 late in the first, perhaps not the time for that chant. Wings control off the draw, chip it in. Delayed offside. O'Connor ahead. Touched in by Martinson. Far side along the wall. Swiner. Swiner trying to work it to Bross. It's walled off. Big hit by Martinson, and the puck's loose to the near side wall as we're under a minute to play. In period number 1 with the Toros leading 4-1. In front, Zwiner's one-timer misses wide. Zwiner fights through a check, throws it back in front. It's cut off. Bross. Across O'Connor. Shot save made. Martinson looks to chase it down in the corner. He's taken down as they went after it. 30 seconds left in the period. Sawchuk's back on it. At the near point. Plays down the wall. And finally the puck carried out to neutral by the wing. Sawchuk cuts it off and touches it ahead. Martinson chips it deep as we hit the final 10 seconds of period number 1. The Toros lead 4-1. Puck loose in neutral. Koss has it. Won't be time to do anything with it. The horn sounds. We are through 20 minutes. Toros jump out to a 4-1 lead. The Wings get one back late to cut it to 4-1. We'll recap it all for you after these messages here on the Minotauros Network.
Toros forward Zach Bross. When the Toros are on the road, we always stop at Applebee's. They always take care of the Toros, giving us the fuel we need to win away from the Mesa. The boys love to eat there after home games, too. Thanks, Applebee's. When the Toros are on the road, the only thing we're hungry for is a win.
Hey there, your Applebee's bartender here with a tip on making Mondays better. Now you can score any of our burgers, plus free refills of fries, for just $6.99. Who knows? With a deal this juicy, you might actually look forward to the end of the weekend. So come by and fill your stomach without emptying your wallet on Monday Burger Night. New and only at Applebee's. For a limited time, price and participation varies.
The small grain harvest is in. Now's the time to think about getting your combine inspected by the John Deere certified technicians at Gooseneck Implement. Sign up for your inspection by January 1st, 2017. And Gooseneck will provide 100 miles of free trucking to one of their 8 store locations. And when you sign up your combine and header together, receive $100 off the inspections. Our 100 technicians have more than 1,000 years combined experience working on John Deere equipment. That's the Gooseneck difference. Schedule today.
Need money fast? Head to Liberty Tax and apply for an easy advance. You can get up to $1,300. You heard me right. Let Liberty Tax do your taxes. If approved for an easy advance, you can get up to $1,300. Fast. Hurry. Offer ends February 28th. Call 877-320-1040 or go to libertytax.com.
An easy advance is a loan secured by your tax refund and is offered by Republic Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC, to eligible taxpayers. Valid at participating locations January 3rd through February 28th. For details, call 866-583-1824.
Welcome back inside the Odie Ice Center here in Aberdeen, South Dakota. Toros lead 4-1. You've got the Gooseneck Implement Intermission Report. Waz? Wyatt Wasilachuk, the Toros goaltending coach, joining me here. Waz, you got to be happy with that start.
Yeah, absolutely. That's kind of what we talked about, getting a good start. And we know that we can put pucks deep and really work these guys down low. That's exactly what we did. So, we can't be upset with that start, that's for sure. But that being said, one period down, and that's been the message for the guys all week leading up to this is, one at a time, one play at a time, one shot at a time, 1 second at a time. And, hey, period's over. Let's go and do it again in the second.
You talked about wanting to get a good start, and that was the message everyone I talked to during the week was talking about. But even in your wildest dreams, you guys couldn't have imagined a 4-rip start to this one 10 minutes in.
Yeah, exactly. I think that it was, a couple power plays really helped us out a little bit. You guys worked hard. But, like I said, you can't sit back on that because obviously giving one up late, they're going to come with a little bit extra jam. And we got to be ready to have another good second.
You see Fletcher celebrate the way he did after scoring that goal, and then you glance up at the scoreboard. you're a former player. When that happens, especially as a goaltender, what's that feeling like? And is that something the guys will remember as they go into the room?
Yeah, for sure. I'm sure that the boys will talk about that a little bit and add some fuel to the fire. But you know what? You can't key in on one guy. You got to kind of just play our game as we have been and keep on rolling and not let anything get to us.
You know, such a drastic game so far from the games last weekend. What schematically was the cause of some of the struggles last weekend, or was it just, it seemed like the passing was off. I don't know that that's a scheme thing so much as when a pass doesn't hit a guy's stick, you're going to look bad.
Yeah. You know what, Ken? I think we got to give them a lot of credit. They worked their tails off for 2 games, and they bottled up everything in the neutral zone. And speaking with Marty and Nigel all week, we just couldn't generate anything. They outworked us, right? And we understand that. And that's what playoffs is all about. You have to match their intensity and their drive and their desire. And you know what? So far we've done it tonight, but past is the past. There's nothing more we can do about it. So we just got to match that intensity and keep on pushing here one at a time.
Yeah. You're the goaltending coach, so I'd be remiss. I can't not ask you about the development of Austin Park. He let that one in late, but overall, just the second half of the season, we talked about it at the banquet. He gave up, I think, 21 goals over his first 7 games, and then he gave up 21 goals over the next 14. Yeah. So, night and day difference for the young man. What's changed in his game?
I think he's just kind of calmed down a little bit. Austin and I speak a lot about, not taking everything so seriously. And he's a very fierce competitor, and we appreciate that. But it's a long season, and I think that he put a lot of pressure on himself to do it all at once. And hey, he kind of just relaxed, and practice habits got a little better, and he took advantage of a good opportunity, and he worked his butt off, and now you see him starting for us tonight, and couldn't be more proud of a kid like that like we talked about, came in here probably as our third option, and he's worked his way into starting the playoffs for us. So he's worked very hard. I'm very proud of him, and it's all on him. His mindset is everything, and I know the guys have a lot of confidence in him. He's going to have a great game the rest of the way tonight.
Last thing before I let you go, we've got a 4-1 lead now, but there's still a lot of hockey left to play, 40 minutes. What's the message in the room? What's the game plan? Do you start to maybe cheat back to defend that lead, or do you just keep doing what you were doing?
We got to keep on pushing. I've been around this game long enough to know that when you sit back and try and play too defensive and too tight, not a lot of good things come from that. You got to keep on pushing. Yes, we got to be strong on the defensive side of the puck and take care of plays in our zone. But we got to keep on pressing, keep on pushing, taking care of making the most of our advantages, and really working hard.
All right, I'll let you go get ready for period number 2. Thanks for coming up, Waz.
Thanks, Ken.
Once again, that's Toros goaltending coach Wyatt Wasilunchuk. We'll take another commercial break here on the Minitoros Network and be back with not period number 2. We've still got to do all the fun with numbers. So we'll take a break and be back with the math after these messages here on the Minitoros Network.
Your hands are a vital part of who you are, how you work, play, even how you communicate. When injury or illness strikes, the hand team at Trinity Health will be there to help restore full functionality. We specialize in surgical repairs, hand reconstruction, non-surgical interventions, and occupational therapies. Don't let damage or disorder take away your hands. See the hand team at Trinity Health. Trinity Health, reinventing health.
Throughout the areas we serve, First International Bank and Trust employees are actively involved in helping our customers and communities grow. This is Kevin Vigestad from First International Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Whether it's coaching a Little League team, leading through involvement with nonprofit organizations, or a proud Beaver booster, know that all of us at First International Bank and Trust are committed to giving back to the places where we live and work.
We live in such a fast-paced world. It's always go, go, go. When I'm out for a run, it's my time. It's the best way to start your day. Crossing the line of that marathon, it's the biggest reward you can get. I want my customers to achieve their goals and go above and beyond. I'm Nikki Ledegi, and I'm one of the running experts at Shields.
Shields, when it comes to gear and expert advice, we're right there with you in Bismarck, Minot, Grand Forks, Fargo, and Moorhead.
Hey, look, it's a bird.
No, is that a plane?
Wait, no,
It's Super Guy.
Can I help you?
I'm here for the IRET Properties Heroes Program, citizen. I'd like to apply to rent one of your properties and receive 10% off my monthly rent.
And I as well, ma'am.
Captain Stars and Stripes? No offense, guys, but the IRET Properties Heroes Program isn't exactly for you. Our Heroes Program honors teachers, nurses, active and retired military personnel, police officers, firefighters, EMTs, and members of the National Guard by offering 10% off their monthly rent.
Not even Bat Dude?
Not even Bat Dude. But IRET has many properties with competitive rent, plus pet-friendly and outdoor pool options. I'd be happy to help you find a property to suit your needs.
That would be super!
Go to iretapartments.com or call 837-RENT to learn more about the IRET Properties Heroes Program. IRET Properties. This is home.
We've been thinking. A championship team is not born, it's developed through precision and execution. There are a lot of teams, but only one champion. At Ryan GMC Buick Cadillac, we get that. Precision matters every time. A lot of places sell cars, but only one is professional grade. Performing to the highest standard to be your dealership of choice. Ryan GMC Buick Cadillac.
Welcome back. You've got the Gooseneck Implement Intermission Report here on the Minotauros Network, 1390 KRRZ, HockeyTV.com, and ProStyleProduction.com. Once again, I'm Ken Oda. We're through 20 minutes of play. The Toros lead 4-1 through 20 minutes of play. We'll recap it all for you. We'll also take a spin around the rest of the sports world. For the first goal of the night, it was Tyler Jeanson on the power play from Pionk and Bross. It came just 2:47 into this one. Spencer Zwiner with an even strength goal made it 2-0 Toros. Zach Bross the assist on that as well. It came at 6:34. Then a shorthanded goal. Zach Bross unassisted. So Bross already has 3 points tonight, 2 assists and a goal. One came at 7:18. That made it 3-0 Toros. Then at 9:50, during a 5-on-3 power play, Reed Stephenson from Tyler Jeanson made it 4-0 Toros. Colton Fletcher with a goal late in period number 1. It was 18:42 into the period. Cut the lead to 4-1. Colin Raver with the assist for the Wings. Toros took 13 shots on goal, 4 of which went in. The Wings scored on 1 of their 9 markers. Looking around the rest of the league, the Wilkes-Barre Scranton Knights a 3-1 lead on the Aston Rebels. New Jersey Titans a 2-0 lead on Johnstown as they look to close out that series. Do the Titans. Janesville a 2-1 lead on Cooley. That 6:16 period number 2. Lone Star and Wichita Falls, they're even at aces through 1, not yet underway. The Magicians are in Fairbanks to take on the Ice Dogs. And the other game in the Central Division bracket, they're scoreless. The Wilderness and the Blizzard with 18:06 left to play in period number 2. Looking at the NHL playoffs, not that it matters anymore. My beloved Blackhawks eliminated last night. But we'll still take a look. The Capitals and Leafs, they're even at aces through 2. The Leafs start the period on the power play. That series is tied at 2 apiece. Ottawa leads the Bruins 2-1, and they lead that series 3-1. A chance to close it out there. They're about halfway home. 9:16 left to play in period number 2. Those the only 2 NHL playoff games taking place this evening. Major League Baseball. The Phillies lead the Braves by a score of 3-2. The Orioles lead the Red Sox 2-rip. The Pirates 4-3 over the Yankees. That's bottom 5. Top 6. The defending World Series champion Cubs trail the Cincinnati Reds by a score of 4-2. May end up owing Ben Staley of Magic City Hoagie a beer or 2 if the Cubs can't come back in that one. The Astros and Rays, they're even at 3 aside, bottom 5. Mets and Nats, they're 3 aside as well. Top 3, the Rangers lead the Royals 3-1. Bottom 3, Indians over the White Sox 1-0. Top 3, Tigers and Twins are scoreless. Bottom 3, Brewers lead the Cardinals 1-0. Top 2, Giants and Rocks are scoreless, not yet underway. The Dodgers visit the D-backs. That will do it for the out-of-town board. We'll take another commercial break and be back with more after these messages here on the Gooseneck Implement Intermission Report on the Minotauros Network.
Too valuable to just shed it and forget it this fall. Get your tractor, air drill, planter, sprayer, baler, combine, or header scheduled for a postseason performance inspection at one of the 8 Gooseneck Implement store locations. If you schedule by January 1st, 2017, Gooseneck will provide 100 miles of free trucking to their facility. And any John Deere parts you may need installed by Gooseneck certified technicians will maintain the U-season warranty for most equipment. Optimize performance and prevent downtime. Call your local Gooseneck store today.
Twice a year. That's it. Just 2 times a year we pull out all of the stops for our Mattress Firm semi-annual sale.
You can save up to $500 store-wide on the best brands. Sealy Queen sets are as low as $299. You save $200.
Plus, you get a free pillow, free mattress protector, or a free frame with select purchases. I'm Jason.
And I'm Krista. We're your local owners of Mattress Firm in North Dakota. We carry more and we sell more Tempur-Pedic mattresses than any store in the state.
During our Mattress Firm semi-annual sale, you can sleep interest-free till 2021.
You can sleep on a Tempur-Pedic for just $34 a month. Plus, you get our Mattress Firm Sleep Happy Guarantee. If you're not happy with your new mattress, we'll give you your money back.
If you're ready for a better night's sleep, then come to our semi-annual sale going on now at Mattress Firm in Bismarck, Minot, Dickinson, and Williston. Nobody in North Dakota sells Tempur-Pedic or Sealy mattresses for less.
Nobody.
I need money now, but I heard there could be a refund delay.
Go to Liberty Tax. They'll help you out. Apply for an easy advance of up to $1,300.
Really?
Yep, let Liberty Tax prepare your taxes. If you're approved for an easy advance, you could get up to $1,300. Fast.
Sounds good.
Call 877-320-1040 or go to libertytax.com. An easy advance is a loan secured by your tax refund and is offered by Public Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC, to eligible taxpayers. Valid at participating locations January 3rd to February 28th. For details, call 866-583-1824.
Hello, I'm Steve Funningsland, consumer lender at First Western Bank and Trust and sports enthusiast. Employees at First Western know the importance of unity. I know the Minot and surrounding area high school and college athletic teams know the importance of teamwork as well. We want to wish all local teams good luck in their athletic endeavors this year. Stay safe on the courts, on the fields, on the rinks, and in the gyms. We look forward to watching you succeed. With familiar faces you know, who know you by name, First Western Bank and Trust, you can bank on us, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Take care of your feet, and they'll take care of you. The foot and ankle specialists at Trinity Health can help with both surgical and non-surgical solutions. So, patients who suffer from foot and ankle related issues can say, so long heel pain, catch you later corns, hasta la vista hammer toes. Relieve pain now and help prevent future discomfort. Diagnosis and treatment is available today. Trinity Health, reinventing health.
Listen, your wedding day is the biggest day of your life. That's why you need to talk with Nick Holberg from Pro Style Production DJ Services. The experience, the voice, the setup, you won't be disappointed. 15 years of big arena hosting, announcing, and DJing speaks for itself. PSP DJ Services also handles premier events, reunions, or parties. Call 833-1007 or visit ProStyleProduction.com to book now. PSP DJ Services. Make your event Pro Style.
All in one place. You can get a fabulous coffee, the best burger in town. Arrange a meeting for up to 30 people and begin your next trip, whether business or vacation. It's Minot's newest, most architecturally beautiful, versatile structure, the Minot International Airport. The Trestle Tap House and Cafe with Caribou Coffee and customizable meeting spaces are just a couple of the amenities offered. The Minot International Airport. See the world from home.
What's the best birthday party option in town? Toros Hockey. You supply the birthday boy or girl, the Toros do the rest. Designated party areas and all sorts of perks to make your birthday